What's good, guys? It's your brother Fat Blue Fred here, and welcome back to episode number 4 of the Pokemon Platinum Overclock. Now, in the last episode, we did manage to finish off all of the remaining work in Jubilife City. We picked up a couple of encounters as well, going through, and we also took on our rival for the second time in the series. So if you did miss it, video will be up in the card above the video there. I will probably also leave it in the description, so go check it out. Be sure to like and subscribe as well if you do enjoy the video, and obviously turn on that bell so you get mobile notifications. Now, in today's episode, we are going to start off with a very quick team recap because I did say we caught a couple of new Pokemon in the last episode. So to start off, we've got Shio, our Piplup, our starter Pokemon, holding the Mystic Water with the Bold Nature and the Tinted Lens ability, which is going to come very, very helpful later on. We're also rocking out of Pound, Growl, and Bubble. Next up, we have Liquid, our female Dusknoir, rocking out with Nightshade, Bind, Smog, and Disable with the Compoundize ability, which is very, very helpful for Bind and Smog with lowered accuracy. And we are also rocking out with the Timid Nature and the Quick Claw, because Liquid, even with Timid, is very, very slow. Next up, we have got Chang Gang, our Grumpig, rocking out with the Sassy Nature with the Stall ability, which isn't very, very good, but it will be fine. We'll always go last. It's not the quickest Pokemon anyway, so I don't see it as too much of a problem. We're also rocking out with Psybeam, Psywave, Odosleuth, and Splash. Next up, we get onto one of the two new team members, which is Fruzen, our Snova, rocking out of Razor Leaf, Powder Snow, Leer, and Icy Wind. We have the Rain Dish ability, meaning that if it is raining, we're going to gain some HP continuously every turn. And we're also rocking out with the Lax Nature. And finally, we have Eriko, our Machop, which we caught right at the end of the last episode with the Sturdy ability, which is it's okay. It's not great in Gen 4 because it works differently to how it does in Gen 5. So it means that only like Fissure, Horn Drill, Sheer Cold, moves like that are one-hit KOs, it will be protected from. Moves that can potentially knock it out in one hit, it doesn't protect it from. So I do need to remember that. Looking out with the Sturdy ability, like I said, with a Bashful Nature, we also have Low Kick, Leer, Focus Energy, and Karate Chop as its moveset. Right, so with that being said, we do have a couple of trainers that we still have to take on this route before we work our way into Auberg City to potentially take on the gym in today's episode. The Pokemon are getting very, very close to level 13, so I'm going to have to be very careful with the way that we split our experience. It might be a case of I over-level one Pokemon in particular, and then we use, because we're only going to be able to go in with 2 Pokemon for this gym battle. I mean, the other 4 or 3 potentially, depending on if we catch any more Pokemon, are going to have to go into the PC. So we'll have to play around it, see what happens. I think I have a rough idea of who I want to take into the gym battle, but I'm not 100% sure just yet. But we're starting off and they've got a Yan Mega with Trace. Okay, let's see how much a Bubble does to the Yan Mega. It's got a quick attack. Okay, that's doing a good amount of damage to Shio. And Shio is not doing much back in return, so we are going to swap out. And let's think, it's what, Bug Flying, so our best bet would probably be Fruzen. I'm just trying to think about playing this the best we can, because I don't want to get people too much experience, and when we're coming up against Pokemon like Yan Mega, it's going to be very, very difficult to try and really do anything. So hopefully we can land this Icy Wind. It has just used Double Team twice, meaning that even with lowered accuracy, this is going to be even lower now. So let's see if we can hit. We do hit as well. Okay, well done, Fruzen. Whew. Very, very close to the one-hit KO on the Yan Mega there, and the speed has fallen. So we're going to go for a Powder Snow. Has more accuracy, so if we're hitting Icy Wind, we should hit a Powder Snow. Which we don't. Of course, that is how it works. We missed the Powder Snow after hitting the Icy Wind. Meaning that Fruzen is going to take a bit of damage, and we finally land... My words today are just not coming out, but we finally land the Powder Snow, knocking out the Yan Mega, so that's very, very good. So Shio gains 211. Jesus, that's a lot of experience. We learnt Water Sport as well, level 11, which is good. Fruzen, I think... Fruzen isn't going to gain a level from that. Okay, that's interesting then. So maybe we are a little bit better off than I thought. We do, however, I think have 2 more trainers on this route, including this trainer here, who I'm pretty sure has like 4 Pokemon. So we'll see what happens. We're going to gain a lot of experience. Yeah, 4 Pokemon on Last Rachel, starting off with a Celio, level 5. Okay, it's only level 5. So Shio should be able to put in some work here. I could have gone for a Water Gun there. And I think I will, because Tinted Lens is going to actually come in handy. I mean, look, we can still go off stab moves without really losing any damage. It did about the same amount as tackle. So I guess we'll go for 1 more Water Gun after this, and then try and take out the Celio. So hopefully that'll do the trick. I mean, it should do. It doesn't. Okay. Well, either way, we're in a pretty decent position. To where the Celio is just going to go down to another bubble. Shio hasn't taken too much damage from the Celio either. We're going to gain probably about 50. 136! Jesus! Shio is flying up in these levels. It might have to be a case of Shio is the Pokemon we overtrain at this rate, especially when there's a Numel about to come into the battle. Because, I'm going to say it now, I don't think we're going to take Shio into this first gym, purely because Shio is only a first stage Pokemon. It's probably the weakest Pokemon we have on the team, despite the fact that it's our starter. So, it might just be a case of we have to try and rock out. A Coughing. Okay, so I think we can swap out on the Coughing and go into Chang-Gang. Try and get off a Psybeam. So yeah, the team's actually looking pretty stacked at the minute though. To say that we have got, like, really diverse Pokemon. We've got a Fighting type, a Psychic type, a Ghost type, a Water Steel type when it evolves. Like, we're really set at the minute. And then, obviously, we have a Grass Ice type as well. Okay. Right, Chang-Gang is going to gain level. Okay. Right, so these are the... Chang-Gang is one of the Pokemon that I'm contemplating taking into the gym, which is why I'm having to be careful with how much battling I give it. But at the end of the day, we'll just take in whatever we have to take in if necessary. Supersonic. Of course, it gets off the Supersonic. Chang-Gang, please pull through. The less damage we take here, the better. And of course, you hurt yourself. This is becoming very, very frustrating. Chang-Gang, come on. Of course. And now you get poisoned. Now you'll snap out, won't you? No, you still don't snap out. What you hit now? Yeah. Hits as soon as we get poisoned. I love it. Meaning that we are going to have to heal Chang-Gang now, which is really frustrating. Decent amount of experience as well. Okay. Yes, we are finished so soon, because that wasn't a long and tedious battle at all. I'm just going to run up and down until we can get to a point where Chang-Gang is no longer poisoned, and then I'll heal up. So, if it could wear off anytime today, that'd be great. Thank you. And then we will use one of our 4 potions. That's not enough health, really. But I can't afford to be using all of my freaking potions. So I'm just going to go straight into it. Just going to go straight into the next battle. We've still got Piplup out. This girl has a gym badge, apparently. She just got her gym badge from the Auberg gym. And she did it with a Ralts. A level 10 Ralts is all you need to take on the Auberg gym. So if we come up against it and we don't do as well, then I'm going to have some serious questions. Level 10 though for the Ralts. Very, very high level. So let's see. Bubble Mist. Brilliant. He's gone for the Confusion. Please don't do a lot. That did too much. That did way, way too much. So I think I'm going to go into Liquid, because Liquid is only level 10. And then we can try and pick up the KO on the Ralts. Confusion shouldn't do much at all either. Yeah, it did nothing. So let's see, what do I go for here? I guess we just go for a Nightshade. Did a good amount of damage. Going for a Growl, which is fine because it doesn't change how much damage Nightshade does. So we should still be in a good position. And yeah, down goes the routes. So good experience to gain early on in the episode. Liquid gaining 75 as well, and very nearly hitting level 11. Ooh, okay, so let's think. We probably have about another 5 trainers to take on before we go into the gym. And then there are 2 trainers in the gym as well, which is going to make experience gain very difficult. So we'll just have to wait and see. An energy powder. Okay. Can we make it across? Yes, we can. Lovely. And now we're also in the Orberg Gate, which means that we are able to get a new encounter. Okay. Yeah. So this guy's going to give us HMO 5, which is Rock Smash, which is going to come in handy for when we finish the gym. Because it means that we'll be able to progress in the story. Yes, you have Rock Smash. I know. Thank you very much. So, let's see if we can't find an encounter in the Orberg Gate. And it is... okay. A Nidoran female. And it has Drizzle. Okay. That's... okay. We're going to go for a Nightshade because it will lower its health. I can even take another one as well. That's quite helpful. Let's just go for another Nightshade then. Lower it even further, so we can guarantee this kill. I say kill, I mean capture. I do not want to kill it. It's another Pokemon. Come on, right, so we're going to throw a Pokeball. We have 8 of them. Okay, so good amount of Pokeballs. And let's see if we can catch this Nidoran. There we go. First ball as well. So we catch our 6th team member for the minute. I'm not going to say it's our 6th team member purely because it hasn't battled yet. But if I was to try and take a Pokemon out of the PC, I would have to use a heal token. So this is rather frustrating, but we are going to give the Nidoran a nickname. And we are going to call it... let's see. So... let's go to YouTube, pull up the comment section, and we are going to go with, okay, yeah, I don't think we've used this nickname yet, and if we have then I am sorry, but we're going to call this Nidoran female Erin, after a girl called Erin who commented on one of our videos talking about her favourite Pokemon on the team, which at the time was Marsha the Loudred. So I'm sorry that Marsha has gone down, but Erin is now here. Erin is part of the team, so when we can, we will probably try and give it some experience to then level up, because a Nidoqueen would be really cool. And it's holding a Muscle Band. Okay. So let's take a look at this Nidoran. It's an impish nature caught at the Orberg Gate, with the Drizzle ability, which is actually very good for Fruzen with Rain Dish. And it knows Growl and Scratch. Okay. So not great, but not too bad. Let's see, what do we want to do? We will lead with Liquid. And we will try and take on the first trainer in the Orberg Gate. So what are they going to have? Because every trainer, for whatever reason, seems to have some pretty powerful Pokemon at the minute. You know, just your casual pseudo-legend. Okay. Like, this is what scares me. These trainers are pulling out, like, Dragonites, Manectrics, a Palkia. And if that's what regular trainers have, I am really scared to see what the gym leaders are going to have. Okay, Liquid is doing some work on this Dragonite though, which is really helpful. We should be able to take it down with a bind next turn, saving a little bit of Nightshade's PP. Is it going to take it down? It is. Perfect. Okay, so Liquid is going to probably gain about 1 level from that, if not 2. Which, again, we're going to have to be very, very careful with the way that we're leveling people up. Yep, that's 2 levels. That is 2 levels off the bat for Liquid there. Okay. Houndoom, we have to stay in because we're not able to switch out. I think I might have already switched out, though, in a battle because I forgot to swap it, which is really bad of me. Let's go into Eriko, because it is a dark type. I think Eriko can take one of anything. It's gone for a Howl. Okay. That's a little bit scary. But I think we should be okay to take it with a Karate Chop. It's at +2 now as well. So if it has, like, Bite or something like that, that could be kind of dangerous, but it is resisted. Karate Chop down in 1. That is what I like to see. Okay, well done, Eriko. Please don't gain another level Liquid. Thank you. That would have been quite scary. Okay. Okay, so it's a good win. Good W off the bat. We are going to use a couple of healing items, though, because we are just in a bad position at the minute. So I think we're going to heal up Liquid. And we will heal up Shio. And then progress onto the next trainer. To celebrate my getting through this cave, I'm going to battle you. Well, you haven't got through the cave yet, considering you're still in the cave. And if we battle you and beat you, then you'd have to go all the way back to the previous Pokemon Center. So I was going to send him a Chop as well for this battle, and I just didn't. And now I feel really stupid because it's a Pupitar. Oh well, Eriko, come on out. I don't want to get Liquid too much experience because I do definitely want to take Liquid into this gym battle with me. And Pupitar is really heavy, so we're actually going to go for a low kick here, considering that it should actually kill. So, does it? It doesn't. Wow. Okay, I would have thought that a low kick would have killed, given that its damage is based off of how heavy the Pokemon is. And Larvitar, Pupitar, and Tyranitar are really, really heavy. But Eriko picks up the kill and is going to gain a level from that, definitely. 169 for Liquid, so Liquid is level 13, meaning Liquid has hit the cap. So Liquid is going to have to chill in the back for now, because I have to take Liquid into this gym battle. There's no two ways about it. If the gym leader Rourke comes out with something crazy overpowered, then having a bulky wall is definitely going to be very, very important. So let's just chuck it in the back for now, and I think we're going to lead off with Shangang. Okay, another encounter. What else could we have found in the Auberg Gate? A Wobbuffet. Okay, well, I'm kind of glad that we got the Nidoran female, because as cool as Wobbuffet is, I think it would have been a highly banterous Pokemon to try and catch, and never mind use. But we are finally in Auberg City, which means we get another heal token added to the layout. And although we have just got it, I can imagine that we probably will use it very soon. Because I am going to have to put a load of Pokemon in the PC for this gym battle. As well as then I might shuffle the team around dependent on what our next 2 encounters are. So with that being said, actually, I have just gone into the Pokemon Center, but I don't think I'm going to. I am going to rock up to Route 207. Because there are not only a few hidden items here. Is there one here? No, it's at the top left. There's an item at the top right, there's an item. But first, we have our encounter, which is a Cyndaquil! Oh, that is so cool! Yes! A Cyndaquil, that'd be so, so good. I don't have many balls though, that's the only thing. Let's go into Liquid. The Cyndaquil shouldn't have Ember. And then we can go for a Nightshade or 2, try and lower its health down into the red. So let's use a Nightshade. Try and lower its health a bit. And then we can potentially catch a Cyndaquil to add to the team. Okay, it's got less than 20 health. Oh no, it's got less than 26 health at level 13. That's a little frustrating. What do we do here? I could go for something that's resisted with Fruzen. I reckon it could live a Powder Snow. From that range, it should be able to live a Powder Snow. It is resisted, so it would only be 20 base power. We are 4 levels higher, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. Well, I say a biscuit, a Cyndaquil. Risking it for a Cyndaquil. That would be so cool to add to the team. And because of its catch rate, we are going to need it in the red to be able to catch it. Okay, perfect. Right, it's in the red, so let's just throw the Pokeballs at it. Try our hardest to try and catch this Cyndaquil. It's not even rolling. That's a little upsetting because I really want to add this Cyndaquil to the team. Cyndaquil will be such a cool Pokemon to add. Come on, please, Cyndaquil. That's one. Oh no. I'm going to use all my balls on it. I am just going to use all of my balls because I just need to catch it. Come on, my dude. Stay in the ball, please. That's one. Oh, no. Please, Cyndaquil! It's lowering our health as well. I am going to speed up. We only have 5 balls left. And we just need to get on with the episode. It's still... Oh my god, please! Cyndaquil! We've got 1 ball left. Yes! Come on! Yes! We have got ourselves a Cyndaquil! Our last ball! Oh! Yes! Thank God! Right! I'm so hyped about that. Okay, let's pull up the comment section because we are definitely going to need a name for this Cyndaquil. Oh man, that could not be more hype. Okay, I've got the name for it as well. And again, we're going back to another content creator who pulled through and commented on the last video. So I really appreciate them for that. We're going to name this Cyndaquil Purple Fire. It would be more fitting if they were an Espeon, because that is their mascot Pokemon. But Purple Fire, I've spelled purple wrong. That's really bad. So let's add the L. Purple Fire, thank you very much for checking out the videos, and thank you very much for coming through and showing your support for the series, man. It really is appreciated. And you are now a member of the team. So Purple Fire, the Cyndaquil, is getting added, and it was transferred into box 18. Oh man, I'm so hyped about that. I really want to check it out as well. So we're going to have to go back and do that in just a second. But first of all, I do want to get the last couple of items that are here on this route. Whew! I am so hyped to have caught that Cyndaquil because it is such a good Pokemon to add to the team. And I could not be happier about that. A PP Max. That could actually be really good later on. So we're going to keep hold of that. And then the final item is an antidote. And antidotes are always useful to have as well. Okay, more encounters. And it's a Munchlax. Okay, Munchlax would have been interesting to try and add to the team. So Shangang is out front. But we are just going to run away because we don't want to be dealing with it. Not yet. Let's just get off Route 207. Come on, game, please. An Executor. We could have caught an Executor as our encounter for this route. Which, although would have been a really cool Pokemon, I don't know if we would have used. Purely because we have Shangang, that's a Psychic type, and we have Fruzen, who's a Grass type. Okay, right, let's quickly stop in at the Pokemon Center so we can check out Purple Fire. And then we will carry on from there. My dog wants to get out as well, which is really frustrating. Simon, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing, Simon? Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, that's fine. He just wants to lie on the floor instead. Right, well, that's fine. He can just sit there. So, let's check out our Cyndaquil. Move Pokemon. I'm not depositing anything. We are just going to move Purple Fire into the correct box for now, because it's not in the death box. But let's check it out. So we have Purple Fire holding TM56 with a Rash Nature and the Quick Feet ability. Meaning that if he has a status problem, he is going to be one speedy boy. He's rocking out a Tackle, Leer, and Smokescreen as well. Let's find out what this TM is. And then we will potentially add Purple Fire to the team when we next use a healing token. But yeah, let's quickly check out what Team 56 is. Like I said, I think it is going to be a longer episode today. Cross Chop! Okay. Shio can learn Cross Chop. Liquid can learn Cross Chop, and Shangan can learn it as well. I think there is only one Pokemon that this would be viable for, though, and that's Eriko. Even though having it on Liquid could prove very, very helpful for this first gym. But we are going to give it to Eriko because it is such a good move for Eriko to have. It does only have 80 accuracy, but when you're rocking out with 100 base power and a high crit ratio, it is a little bit better than Karate Chop. So we're going to forget Karate Chop and learn Cross Chop. And then I think that puts Eriko in a really high contention for possibly getting picked for this gym battle. Having a move of that power this early on is just crazy. So there's an item there, a Black Flute. The item here is a Max Repel. And then I believe there are two more. An Old Gateau. And is there one more here? There is a Silk Scarf. Okay, so the Silk Scarf could prove quite handy. Is there anyone that I want to give that to at the minute? Contest. Muscle Band would be useful for Eriko. So we're going to give that to Eriko for now. And then the Silk Scarf, I guess, would be best placed on... well, no one. It's not good for anyone at the minute, so we'll just leave that as it is. Rock off over to the right, and then there is one more item over here that I think we can get as well from this worker. Yeah, Super Potion. So 50 health back. Really, really useful item to have, especially going into this gym, because we are going to only be allowed to use 2 items, and my voice is breaking all over the place. I'm so dehydrated. I should have got a drink before I started recording, and I just completely forgot. But we are in the Orberg Mine, meaning that we are able to pick up another encounter here in this cave. I forgot one key thing before we can catch anything, and that is Pokeballs. So let's fly off to the Pokemon and let's pick up a few Pokeballs from here. Right, so Orberg Mine. There are trainers in here as well. But first off, we have our encounter for the episode, which is a Raichu! Oh, this is such a cool Pokemon! Please, Liquid. Please. Well, I say Liquid. Please have, like, more than 26 health. You should do at level 8. You're a fully evolved Pokemon. Yes, just above. Perfect. So let's see if we can't catch this Raichu, because Raichu would be a really cool Pokemon to add. Yes, it's a Stone evolution, meaning that its moveset won't be great. But if we can catch it, that would be a really cool Pokemon to have. So, 1, 2, 3. Yes! First ball! Oh my god, our luck today has been incredible. We're picking up really good encounters. We found a Nidoran, which wasn't great, but we then found a Raichu and a Cyndaquil to add to, well, to potentially add to the team. I am going to have to pull up another nickname here. Oh, I am very, very happy about that. So let's take a look at our comment section. And the unfortunate thing is that we don't really have all that many people that comment on our episodes at the minute. And this is going back like a couple of months now because we don't really have that many people that comment. But I think I found a name. I can't really tell if this is a male or a female who has commented. But we are going to call this Raichu Fantasy after Fantasy Plays. So, Fantasy, thank you very much for commenting on one of the videos. It means a great deal to have your support on this series. Well, I say on the series, on the channel in general. It's really, really appreciated. I cannot talk. Appreciated. So thank you very, very much for that. Right. We have broken the 32-minute mark now, pushing on to 33 minutes. And we still haven't caught... we still haven't battled the gym leader. So I think we are just going to knock out the rest of this mine in today's episode. And then go on to the gym leader in the next. Purely because otherwise we're going to be here for literally like an hour. Which I don't mind, but it makes your guys' time very, very difficult to be able to watch it. And that's not what I want. I want you guys to be able to sit down, enjoy an episode. You know, just your casual Entei. Legendary Pokemon here in the Orberg Mine. Love it. Okay, we're going to lead off with Eriko as we go into this battle. Can we have a slightly easier battle here? You've got two Pokemon. A Paris. Paris is fine. Not that Eriko can really touch it, because it's a... wow. Sorry, pardon me. Not that we can really touch it, because Eriko is a fighting type. So we are going to go... I want to say Fruzen, but Fruzen's really hurt. Screw it. Let's go for the cross chop. Let's see if we can't... we have hit it. How much damage is that going to do? Oh! Okay, never mind. Eriko pulling through with a big hit on the Paris. And next up is an Aron as well, which is definitely something that Eriko can take on. So, because we are super effective and Aron is pretty heavy, this should be quite effective. So, should definitely take it out, which it does. So we can save PP on cross chop by going for a low kick there. And we get another 205, which means Eriko is going to go to level 13. Foresight. Okay, actually, that is a move I really want to learn over Leer. Because if we come up against any ghost types at the minute, Eriko can't touch them. So having Foresight will be really, really helpful. Because it means that we'll be able to make contact. Whew, halfway through level 13 as well from that Aron. Perfect. So we're not going to keep training Eriko now. And I know it sounds silly, but Eriko might be an option for this gym because it has literally dealt with everything it has come across so easily. But here is the gym leader, Rourke. Okay, stand back and watch this. Using the hidden move Rock Smash, a boulder blocking your way. Fallen boulders need to be smashed so they're out of the way. If you could get the badge from the gym in town, you'd be able to do this too. Of course, you'd have to beat the gym leader first, and that would be me. So, that is the gym leader of Orberg City, which is Rourke. A red shard. And like I said, we are probably going to end up taking Rourke on in episode number 5, purely because we are taking our way through this pretty slowly at the minute. I know we're not really flying through the game, but when you have to battle everyone, and your Pokemon are a lot lower level than most of the people you fight, like an Azumarill at level 11, you're in a bit of a sticky situation. Can we take down the Azumarill with just Shio? Because that did 5 health. How much are we doing? Nothing. Literally nothing. And I think we'd be here all day if I was to stay in. Okay. I'm going to play this smart. I'm going to use our one healing item for this battle to get Fruzen back up to 33 health. Then the Azuma's going for Water Gun as well, which is fine. We can eat that. Then we'll swap out a Shio into Fruzen and Razor Leaf the Azumarill. Really smart move. really safe move, which in this series is something that we're going to have to do a lot. And then we'll just take it from there. I like the way how Fruzum bows when it enters battle as well, giving respect to its opponent before it brutally murders it. That's what you like to see from your team. You know, showing respect as they're about to brutally kill a member of the opposing side. That shouldn't do too much. Fruzum's actually got very, very good stats. The tackle did a lot, but he's gonna be very, very helpful to have, especially if we can get it to an Abomasnow, because an Abomasnow would be so, so powerful. Okay, so Sheer gains 180, which is now up to level 13 as well. And Fruzum gains 180, which should take it to level 12, which it does. So a lot of our Pokemon are reaching that level 13 cap very, very quickly, which is kind of scary, because we don't want them to be doing that. And we have run into another wild Pokemon, which is a Curlier. Okay. I mean, I would have been quite happy with a Curlier, to be fair. Gardevoir is a really powerful Pokemon. We do have Changang, but having a Gardevoir as a backup to that would be so, so cool. We are going to run away though, because Shio is level 13 already. And speaking of level 13, we are going to swap out. We are going to lead with Changang for this next battle. Do we have any potions or anything? Only the Super Potion. So I don't really want to be wasting items. Okay, we're taking a big risk. Oh no, that was the last trainer. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that was the last trainer for this cave, and there's a Masquerain. So I'm glad we didn't encounter that, if I'm completely honest. We are going to try and take it out though with a Psybeam. Masquerain shouldn't do too much to us. Yeah, literally 2 health. So we're fine, and a Psybeam should take it down, just so we can try and gain a little bit more experience with Changang. Psybeam didn't take it down. But any experience with Changang is good experience, and we will quite happily take it out. Okie doke. 128. So yeah, like I said, really good experience. Almost up to level 12 there. And then we can work our way out of the mine. And then we can get back to the Pokemon Center, where I think we are going to heal up, deposit a few Pokemon, and end off today's episode. So, it's been a good one. We have got a fair bit done. We haven't progressed too much in the story, but we have caught some really cool new team members. We are going to use one of our healing tokens, so that is now gone. But now we can take a look at the PC as well, rearrange the team for when we come back out of this gym battle, and then we can take it from there. So, this should be quite good. Yeah, hope to see you again as well, Nurse Joy. So, oh, this is going to be so difficult to try and choose now, because I really like Changang. I really do. Okay, so, no, I know I'm holding the Raichu. Let's look at the Raichu. So, fancy the Raichu with a bashful nature as well. Shadow tag ability, which prevents foes from escaping. We're looking at a Thunderbolt this early on. So that is always very, very good to have, which makes me want to use Fantasy all that much more. Purple Fire and Fantasy getting added to the team will be really, really cool. So I think Erin is going to get dropped out for the time being. And I can honestly see us dropping Grumpig, which is really sad to say. I really like Grumpig as well. But obviously we're going to have to choose the 2 Pokemon to go into this gym with. And I think the 2 Pokemon that I'm going to go in with are going to be Erico and Liquid. So I'm going to seal that in now. They are going to be the 2 Pokemon that we use for this next gym battle. And then after that, we can start looking at the team again. So we're going to drop off everyone else into the PC. And I think that is where we're going to end off today's episode. So, with that being said, I've been your boy, the Fatly Fred. Thank you very, very much for checking out today's episode. Comment question of the episode is, who would you choose to take on the Auberg Gym in the next episode? I've said episode like 5 times there, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Like I said, comment question of the day, who would you choose to take on the gym with in the next episode out of the current team that we have? Let us know down below. It means that you can have a Pokemon named after you in this series. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed the episode. It means so much. And turn on that bell icon for mobile notifications. I've been your boy, the Fat Fred. We will see you in the next episode where we take on Rourke. Peace out.